5 of the 6-day workout plan. And today we are going to be working out our legs. So for the first part of the workout, for the warm-up, we're going to start with 30 seconds of high knees. So make sure you get your knees high and you time yourself for 30 seconds. Okay, and then after those 30 seconds are up, we're gonna do a lunge stretch. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lunge forward, put our weight on our thigh and just start to bend our right knee and go forward. You should feel the stretch right here and right here, so in your quads and hamstrings. And hold that for 30 seconds. And then do the same for the other side. Don't get too deep if it hurts too much. Remember to keep both your toes pointing forward. You can also feel the stretch in your glutes. Okay, and then after that, I'm gonna do another 30 seconds of high knees. And that concludes our first move of our first circuit for today. And that's going to be squat jumps. So get down into squat position, legs slightly farther than shoulder width apart, and get down like you're sitting in a chair, and then jump up and land on your heels, again like you're sitting in a chair. All the weight should be in your heels. And then jump, jump, and we're going to repeat that move 20 repetitions. Okay? Then afterwards, we're going to stay in squat position. We're going to put our hands together, sit down in a chair, and pulse for 30 seconds. So make sure you have your timer handy. So pulse here for 30 seconds. Then after that, we're going to stand, feet shoulder width apart, well, slightly more. Keep your knees soft, slightly bent, and we're going to do some calf raises. Let me stand a little further back. Calf raises. So 1, 2. Well, you don't need to count. So you're going to just do this for 30 seconds. Make sure you stay on your toes and raise your calves up. And then you're going to repeat that same circuit. So squat jumps, squat pulls, and calf raises. And that is the end of the first circuit. First move of the second circuit, we're going to do lunges. So put your hands on your hips, right foot forward, left foot back, and descend down into a lunge. And repeat that on the other side. And we're going to do 20 lunges on each side. Keep toes pointing forward. Make sure it's slow and controlled motions. Then after we do 20 squats on each side, 20 lunges on each side, we're going to do a lunge pulse for 30 seconds on each side. So have your timer ready. 30 seconds on this side, and then 30 seconds on this side. And those are your first two moves. The third move for the second circuit, we are going to be doing a lateral side kick. And so get down on all fours on the ground. Make sure your back is arched like so, and then you're going to kick out laterally. So let me get a better view. Kick out laterally. And we're going to perform that for 20 repetitions on each side. So do your right side, turn around, make sure your back is arched up, and kick for 20 repetitions on each side. Then after you did your lateral kick, turn back around, and we're gonna do a backwards kick. So keep your back arched and kick backwards. And we'll perform that for 20 reps for each leg. So the right leg, and then the left leg. And again, 20 repetitions for each leg. After you do those 20 repetitions for each leg, you're gonna repeat the circuit So you're gonna do your 20 lunges again on each side, your lunge pulse on each side for 30 seconds, your lateral kicks, 20 kicks on each side, and then your backwards kicks, 20 kicks on each side. And that is the end of circuit 2. So our final move before we get into our cool down is deadlifts. So you're gonna grab one of your weights or something a little bit heavier, and we're gonna stand feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Then you're gonna get your right leg, put it behind you, and lower your weight. This really helps test your balance. So 1, 2, and you're gonna perform that for 20 repetitions for each side. And then switch your leg. So all your weight's gonna be on your right leg now. Slightly bend the knee, keep the joint soft, and do the same move. Really test the balance. Okay, and perform that for another 20. We've entered the cool down of our workout. So we're gonna start by spreading our legs apart more than shoulder width. We're gonna raise our hands up in the air and go to our right ankle. If you can't make it to your ankle, go above your knee, but we don't wanna put our weight on our knee. So go down to whatever's comfortable for you and hold for 20 seconds. And then after those 20 seconds are up, we're gonna go to the other side and hold for 20 seconds. You should really feel the stretch underneath your knee and up through your hamstring. Okay. Then after that, we're gonna stretch our quads. So grab your leg with the opposite hand, use your right arm for balance, hold for 20 seconds. And then do the same for the other side. Hold for 20 seconds. Next, we are gonna be stretching our hamstrings. So we're gonna lay down, arms by our sides, lift up your right leg, hold it with your hands, and slightly pull back until you feel the stretch. And hold for 20 seconds. You can also rotate your ankle to relieve some pressure. And after 20 seconds, raise your left leg, hold and pull back for another 20 seconds. Okay, and after those 20 seconds are up, we're gonna get into butterfly and stretch our groin. So put your feet together, hold your feet with your hands, and slightly pull your legs down and bring your head in. Don't go too far, just till you feel the stretch, and hold for 30 seconds. And that concludes day 5 of the 6-day workout.